Hello, it is Wisdom Wednesday. Have you ever had a week where there was so much going on at work that it was all hands on deck? You had a ton of responsibility. You barely knew how you were going to get it all done. And then add to that, probably competing priorities at home. You have things going on at the house that you're responsible for that just add to this already overburdened workload. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, bam, something happens. Like the dog needs surgery, which was my case this week, or a relative has some sort of seismic event, or there's something going on at the house like a major home repair that crops up, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't have time for this. And then you feel a little guilty, especially if it's somebody who needs your help, because you know that needs to be your priority, especially if it's family or your beloved pet. So what are you to do? Well, I'm Debbie Peterson. I am the president of Getting to Clarity, and I help professional women get clarity on their next chapter in career. So when you've got a career and something like this happens, what do? You give yourself permission. Do you remember when you were a little kid and you had to have a permission slip, a signed permission slip, maybe your parents signed it or you had it forged, that gave you permission to participate in something? Well, this is kind of the same thing, except the permission needs to come from you. So there's a few things you need to keep in mind because this is something you need to take care of. The first is you didn't see this coming. It is not your fault. It is not anybody else's fault. Stuff happens all the time to all kinds of people. The sooner that you can acknowledge that, okay, it is what it is and I need to deal with it, the better off you're going to be. So there's no use blaming yourself or anybody else. The second is that you have to acknowledge that things need to shift. You have to go through your priorities. Is everything on your list a priority? Can somebody from your tribe help you take a look at it and figure out what it is that you can handle and what it is that can be delegated? And then the third thing is get it done. Okay, you had a plan and you had to abandon that. Now you've got a new plan. You're giving yourself permission to get it done without beating yourself up for what could have been. This is where you're at. So you don't have a choice as to what happens to you, but you do have a choice in how you react to it. So the situation was out of your control, but your reaction isn't. So when something like this happens, just keep in mind that you have the opportunity to make a choice. Choose for yourself. Choose for less stress. Choose to give yourself permission to get it done in a way that feels good to you. If you enjoyed this video, I would hope you would share it with another woman that needs to hear the message, and head over to www.gettingtoclarity.com and sign up for the newsletter and keep up with tips that help professional women get confidence and clarity in their next chapter in career. Until the next time, here's wishing you the clarity you deserve. Have a great day.